Hi you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be recreating the look I have right now. This may look familiar to you because I actually took a selfie in this hair and makeup on my Instagram, and it was actually my most liked picture of all time, which I was actually a little bit sad about that because it got more than my wedding photos and everything else. So I have Erin Parsons to thank for that. She did the makeup, and we are recreating this look for you so you can try it at home.
I'm gonna start your eyebrows now.
Yay, our favorite part.
When I did your makeup last time, I showed how to do your brows with pencil, but I think I'm gonna do it this time with shadow and show a different way.
Cool.
So I'm just using a really soft color, and I'm starting at the arch of the brow. And I literally cut this brush and made this like weird triangle brush, and it just makes everything go on really softly, so you don't even have to try.
Oh, it looks good.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the skin looks great.
I know, that's what I was saying too.
I don't know how that's possible. I just got off a very long flight last night.
Yeah, so now I'm just gonna use a pencil, and it's just to fill in like wherever you kind of miss some product, and also it just makes it look really perfected. But I won't use too much of it. So I love the clear mascara just to keep your brow hairs in place. You sort of can take the brow hair and cover up any bald spots, you know, and use it a way to like comb over. Have you ever seen like an old man with like a comb over hair on their head? That's basically what I'm doing now. And then I'm going to put this concealer on your entire eye, and that will be your eyeshadow base. Now the way that I did this on the day was I used a pink cream product as your eyeshadow, but then you'll see when we start to go on top of it with a light ivory tone, you'll see how it just produces this like baby pink soft quality. I'm gonna wash that from your lash line all the way to your brow bone. So I'm just gonna add a deeper tone into your crease and under your eye, and we'll start to give structure to the eyeshadow. I mean, the great thing about this eyeshadow looks is it almost doesn't look like a ton of eyeshadow, even though you've got a few different layers on, but it just adds a nice brightness to the eye. So we're gonna do that thing that you love, where we put the black eyeliner inside of your top lash line, which is really weird and uncomfortable, but it will make your lashes stand out more.
This step gives me the heebie-jeebies, but
and you're gonna see why.
Go on.
So go ahead and look down, and then we have to pull the eye up. It looks really unattractive, and you have to put the black liner in quickly so the model's eyes don't start to water. You did it! But look how much that already makes the top lash line stand out more, so
It's worth it.
Yeah, it's worth it. We're going to do the same thing we've done under the eye on top of the lash line. And we're just basically gonna push into the lashes. And it's okay if it's a little messy because you're just gonna blend it out. And so I'm just gonna take that same brush and I'm just gonna pull outward. So you're kind of creating a little bit of a cat eye. And then I'm gonna clean it up with a Q-tip, and this is how. Now it's just a smudge, but
I didn't know that.
yeah, this is such an easy way to add a little bit of liner. Then you just take that Q-tip and you just clean it up, because I don't want it too much of a wing, but just to pull the eye out a little bit. There you go. So with Emily's lashes, they're very straight, same like mine.
So sad.
And if that's okay, you just curl and you use some waterproof mascara, and that will keep them up in the air. I like to start with a little waterproof, and then I will build on with another product to make them even longer and thicker. So with the heated lash curler, it just helps to push the lashes back up. You can look down and you just hold them in place. And it also helps to soften the mascara, because even though her lashes are pretty well up, I probably will have you recurl again because I like them as high as they can go. So first we'll do this, lift the ends, and then we'll get closer with the actual lash curler. How does it feel? Because you can feel it's hot.
Yeah, you can feel it's warm.
Is it weird right by the eye, feeling this like warm
A little
heat?
bit.
Oh no. But whatever you do, if you're going to recurl your lash, just make sure the mascara is totally dry before you do it, and be very careful pulling away after you're finished so they don't stick. Another thing too is to make sure that your lash curler is always clean before you use it, not having mascara gunk on your lash curler.
Why?
Because it'll stick to your lashes and it might rip them out. So now we're just gonna keep packing on mascara. I'm actually using another mascara and this one is not waterproof. And that is just so it's sort of easier to get off at the end of the night, I guess. After seeing the eyes done, I think the eyebrows should be a little softer. So I'm gonna use a bit of a blonde brow gel and I'm just gonna run it through the brow hairs and that will just add sort of highlights to the brows. It'll soften the color. So now I'm just gonna go into a contour powder and I'm just using a taupe shadow to do that. And just a little bit under your cheekbone.
Wait, I kind of like to watch this part, can I? On the mirror.
Of course.
Because contouring is hard for me.
But it's like
Show me where you put the brush.
I mean, the thing is too with you is I can
Like people
see
do
your
this,
cheekbone.
right?
You could do that. But the thing is, this
You're like,
look,
you could do
No,
that.
you can actually, because when you go ahead and do what you just did, you can actually see your cheekbone when you do that. A little under the chin, a little bit around the forehead. There's almost nothing on the brush at this point. It's just adding a little bit of color to the face. So, but really, you have inspired me to wear more blush.
Ooh.
No, honestly, the way you wear blush, it's not too much. It makes you look rosy, makes you look alive. So I think it's a great thing. You're doing the right thing.
Thank you.
Now, inspired by Emily Donato, I'm gonna take this blush, and I think I did this in your last video. I just like wipe through all three of them. That's how I like to use it. And it's just a fluffy brush, and I'm just gonna pat it on the cheeks first, on the apple, and then I will just swish away. Swish. I don't know, how do you usually do your blush?
No, I do the same thing. I go through the whole thing and then but I think I go like,
let's see how
I
do
go
that.
like that.
I'm curious.
Yeah, but I kind of do a lot. And then I take my hand and I kind of like go like that to like take off the excess.
If you feel there's excess, I think you should
no,
go
that's
for
just
it.
how I do it. But this looks great.
But it's nice to see that because people always ask like, well, how do you do your blush? And I'm like, I don't know there's a right way. It depends where you want it. And like for you here, I like it on the apples of your cheeks and then just swept upward. So this is the strobing cream from Maybelline and it is more pinky kind of shimmer. So it just kind of goes with the overall look. But basically I just tap onto where you can feel the cheekbone, on the bridge of the nose, on your Cupid's bow, and I put it on heavy and then I wipe it. Yeah.
But for that picture, there's a lot.
Oh, now I gotta see it again. Like.
Yeah, what the heck? We have to keep going back to it. We're going back to the OG selfie.
Can you show us your phone? Or, there you go.
You were in the most amazing lighting. When you look at that, look how even your eyes look more blue. It's insane.
Lighting.
So the simplest part, really, is just the lips, because you've already got the lips, so that I don't have to really do too much. I'm actually just mixing together a couple of matte inks. One is very pink and one is a lighter, more nude. So I'm gonna mix these two and just pat them on like we've done in a previous video, and it just gives a nice little stain. You do the pink underneath, and then you do a nude gloss on top, and that's gonna make it look more just how the eyes look. Cute! Wow, your lips look amazing.
Yeah,
I put a lot of
really
gloss on, but I
nice.
love it.
This does remind me a little bit of middle school because I wore so much like Smucker's lip gloss when I was in middle school.
Smucker's, is that the jelly? Was
It's
it
like
Smackers?
smells really. Oh yeah, you're right. Smackers? Smackers lip gloss. Okay, whatever. I wore a lot of lip gloss in middle school and it's giving me those vibes, but I looked horrible in middle school also. I had braces. I had glasses, braces, and frizzy hair, trust me.
I love that you went through an awkward phase before you became supermodel of the world.
But at least I had my lip gloss on, you know.
Hello. And so by the magic of editing, your hair is perfectly finished. And this is the final look, guys. Super simple, baby pink beauty.
Should I pull up the selfie and show it
I
side
think
by
you also
side?
have to do your poses.
All right, you guys, this is the final look. I think we did a great job recreating the makeup from my most liked selfie, and I feel like it was pretty easy and straightforward, so you guys should definitely give it a try at home. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. If you have not yet subscribed, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in my next video.